Yeah, I need balls. Like I've shared before my bin of balls. I love them. I love all my balls equally. They get a lot of use. So multi-purpose tools for me. Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Casey and I like to talk about fitness and beauty and a few things in between. So if that sounds like your jam, hit that subscribe button and keep on watching. Today's video was inspired by a video that I posted. It was 10 of my essential beauty items. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 of my essential fitness items. So before me I have 10 things that range from fitness equipment to supplements to just things that really guarantee that I'll get in a really bomb-ass workout.
Oh, it's a deep burn. Oh, I could barely lift my right arm because I did so many.
So I'm just going to keep this intro very short and get right into the products. First up, my number one product is a jump rope. I just purchased a brand new one because my last one actually broke mid-jump rope. Like the handle and the rope part broke. It's very traumatic. Anyway, so this one came with a super cool case, and inside it's just the jump rope, very straightforward. I'm sure you've seen one of these before. I do have a decent gym. I don't have any like sort of cardio equipment though. My cardio is usually just by doing plyo, calisthenics, and or jumping rope. I love starting and actually also cooling down with 5-10 minutes of jump rope, and I have gotten really good at jumping rope.
I don't know if you heard me counting, I did over 1,000.
Jump ropes are super affordable. I think this one was 10 bucks on Amazon. This, along with everything else, I'll link down below. And I just think that, especially now with quarantine, having workout at home, if you are looking for an awesome workout, get a jump rope, man. Great total body workout. I mean, you work everything from your coordination to your heart to your calves to your legs, your quads, your butt cheeks, your rear delt and your wrists and your forearm muscles because you're having to rotate the rope. It's just all over. Such a good workout. And turn on some awesome music and the time flies right by. Item number 2 are bands.
You feel that right behind the shoulder blade?
So I've got a few different types of bands to share with you. The very first one are just, they came in like a cute little case here.
Not cute.
We're talking about fitness, we're not talking about cute stuff. It came in this badass case here, and they're just mini bands. They're just the stretchy, basic mini bands. I've gone through several packs of these. They just start to, wear and tear and lose their elasticity, or they break. But anyway, this is my newest one. I love using these for both upper body and lower body exercises, doing like band pull aparts and resisted lateral raises and just a whole boatload of stuff. The other type of bands that I really like are the fabric ones, and I like these thicker fabric ones because they last so much longer. This is the only type of fabric band that I've ever had to purchase, have held up really well. I mostly use the thick fabric bands for lower body type exercises. And then the last type of band are like the WOD Bands. Got 3 of them here. All 3 of them are the Draper Strength brand. Each one is of different resistance. I think I got like the first 3 levels of resistance, but if I can get them organized and separated, these ones I probably use the most because I find that I can use them a lot for doing everything from upper body to lower body to core work. These are probably my most used bands, my favorite. They're relatively affordable, but they're such a good investment. I've had these for years. And as long as you're taking care of your bands, they're gonna last you a very long time. I have a gym bag here that I do take back and forth with me when I go to the gym, and I always have these with me. I have all of my bands with me really, but those 3 I probably use the most. So anyway, bands. My third item, word for word in my notes, I have written one super heavy object. It doesn't need to be a piece of specific fitness equipment, just any heavy object you have. It can be milk jugs, it can be a bucket filled with heavy stuff, it can be a backpack filled with books, whatever you have on hand that is heavy and challenges you to pick up and put down. Prior to what I'm about to show you, I was actually using a 50-pound bag of sand that I borrowed from my boyfriend's shop. I actually ended up wearing it out. I punctured it, there's a couple holes in it, so I ended up having to throw it away. And since then, I have been using my 50-pound dumbbell. This guy right here. I did purchase it on Amazon, and I do only have one. I like to do squats, deadlifts, loaded carries, especially with it. And I
love using it.
like I said, it doesn't have to be a specific piece of fitness equipment. Actually, I find that the more like random the object is, the better. Like using like a dumbbell or a kettlebell, it's much more ergonomic for us to work with. So if you're actually able to get a just totally random object, that's going to be better and more challenging for your grip and for your core and stability. Get creative and just find something heavy to use for your workouts. Next up, this is sort of a piece of fitness equipment, but it's also a therapeutic tool that I use for, self-massage and whatnot, but it is just a ball. And if you watch my last fitness video, I think it was my 5 fitness tips, you learned about my bin of balls. I like using this, again, like I said, for self-massage, but I also like to incorporate throws in my workouts, especially upper body days, whether I use them as a warm-up or just to superset with different type of strength exercises, or if I'm doing more of like an endurance type workout, I like to incorporate throws because it's great to build up coordination, your hand-eye coordination, and keep your shoulders healthy. It's a great way to get some mobility and to mix things up and just keep my shoulders healthy and happy. And so doing overhand throws, underhand throws, I don't know what these are called, but you basically hold the ball like so and then you drop it, but you catch it before the ball drops. And just do this for time or for reps, whatever you want. This move specifically is great for external rotation. This works your rotator cuff muscles, the muscles that are very often neglected in basic strength moves such as overhead pressing and rows. I like using my ball for creative exercises like that, and also for therapeutic reasons. Yeah, I need balls. Like I've shared before, my bin of balls. I love them. I love all my balls equally. They get a lot of use. So multi-purpose tools for me. Never underestimate the capabilities of a bouncy ball, even as an adult. Next up, I will share my supplements that I find are very essential to my fitness journey. The first one is my protein powder supplement. I think all 3 of these supplements I did talk about in my supplement video. So if you are looking for more in-depth information about any of these, I recommend you just go watch that video. I will link it down below. But the first one is just my protein powder supplement. I have tried many different types of protein powders, and this is just my favorite one. I find that collagen protein, I do feel like that it helps keep my joints and my body just feeling healthy. I also feel like it keeps my skin looking healthy. I don't want anyone to feel like it's an essential or absolutely necessary. I think supplements are there just as that to supplement your diet. So this isn't something that I use every day, but I do like to always have one in hand. Just, days that I'm busier and I seem to lack protein that day, I turn to my protein supplement. And I love this one. This one is unflavored. My stomach seems to respond best to this one, and it's my favorite. That's that. I feel like that's good enough reason. Item number 6, another supplement, is Optimum Nutrition's Amino Energy. I have been in a committed relationship with this supplement for probably 10 or 11 years. I have had this every single day for the past 10 years at least. And grape specifically. I've tried the majority of their flavors, but grape is just my go-to. But I never ever get sick of it.
It's just perfect.
It's the perfect amount of caffeine boost. There's no crash. I don't get jitters from this. I do need caffeine.
I do need it.
I will usually get it in the form of Amino Energy. I do like coffee. However, you get the coffee breath. Sometimes it upsets my stomach. Plus you have to make it. It's just a whole thing that I don't have time for.
Boom.
Bam! Amino Energy. Just 2 or 3 scoops mixed with water and I'm good to go.
Bam, 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 bam.
It's also great as if I'm needing just a little bit of boost before my workout. It's just such an essential part of my fitness journey.
It's so good.
Even my boyfriend and I both drink this every single day. Next up, my last supplement is Liquid IV. I have one of these every single day, and I can't believe that because this is a very expensive product. Depending on where you get it, it varies from $20 to $25. You get 16 sticks, so this is a very expensive product. However, it's so worth it for me. I love it.
I love it.
Again, I talked about this in my supplement video, so if you want more information, go check that video out. But you know, if I have a harder workout or if I just don't feel well, I do absolutely feel a difference when I drink a liquid IV. I've tried many hydration type supplements. They're okay. They're good. They're decent. I'm not necessarily trying to tear those products down. They're fine. But in my opinion, it doesn't compare to liquid IV. Liquid IV is king when it comes to hydration supplements. Lemon lime specifically. I don't think I mentioned that, but that is very important. I've tried the few other flavors. There's a berry one. I can't remember what the other one was, but they're just not as refreshing as the lemon lime. Next is something also very basic. I just have a stopwatch here. It's a big old gaudy thing.
I don't care.
Because I just use it for the timer. I know that I can use my phone. What can I say? I'm old.
And my grandmother.
I'm old school. I like having separate devices for my different needs. I don't like relying on my phone for everything. And so for that reason, I just need to say that having a stopwatch has become an essential to my fitness routine. For running especially, I find that my stopwatch, my timer has become very important. When I was doing in-person personal training, I used it a lot. I use it a lot for my own workouts if I'm doing circuits or intervals. It's just an essential. So the next item is, this should have been number one because this is an absolute essential. You know, when you are getting ready to work out, say you pulled up to the gym, you are so ready, you're pumped, whether or not you took pre-workout, you've got that good flow going through your body, you've got the pump coming in, you've gone through the motions and the mental imagery in your head, you are primed and ready. And you get in there, you take off your bag, you unload your stuff, whatever, you are about to start working out, and you reach in your bag for your headphones, and they're not there. You know what that feels like. You know the anger that comes over you when you realize you don't have your headphones. You know it. It's devastating, and all of a sudden, all of your plans to get all the gains have disappeared because you can't get in as good of a workout without your music. No! So, all that, I need to say that my wireless earbuds are an absolute essential to my workout routine. I talked more fully in length about these specific ones in my Amazon video. I will link that below and in the eye here. So if you're interested in learning about these specific wireless earbuds, feel free to check that video out. But I love these. I use them every single day. I just need music when I work out. It is just an absolute essential. It totally changes your mindset. It puts you in a place that I just can't get to without music. So for that, I absolutely need headphones, earbuds.
And my grandmother.
My last item is a pretty big deal because it's an investment, but I can't imagine not having it now that I do have it. It is a Theragun, and I'm not going to actually turn it on for you because it is very loud, but I will insert a clip of me demonstrating it if you want to check it out. But I
love it.
It just gets out knots and tight muscles the way that I can't with a foam roller or with a ball. It's just so
good.
This specific one is by the brand Vigorous Innovations, and it comes with 3 different heads. So I've got like a smaller round ball head. It also comes with a much larger one for doing larger muscle groups such as your legs, your hamstrings, quads, your glutes. And then it's got
this little devil,
which is really
painful,
but so good for like getting your piriformis muscle and the little knots and tight muscles in between your shoulder blades.
No, Kelly Clarkson!
This one also has 6 different levels here. Generally, when I use it, I tend to stick around level 2 or 3. It also comes with 2 different batteries and a charger. I find that the battery life is pretty good. The only con with this one is that it's very loud. You know, I would love to be able to use this and sit and watch TV. And even with that, it's still pretty loud. So that's my only complaint with this, but honestly, whatever, I don't care. When I start using this, I'll like have an intention. I'll be like,
oh, you know, but my quads are really sore, my cat.
Oh, doing this on your calves or your feet. Anyway, and so I'll go in with the intention of just working that area, but before I know it, like half an hour has passed and I've done my entire body head to toe because it's just, you just get carried away because you just, again, it's that hurt so good pain. Like you don't realize where all this pain and tightness is until you start to work it out. And I love this tool. If you have the money, I highly recommend investing into something like this, especially if you consider yourself to be an athlete, if you're very dedicated to your workouts. So good for recovery. I will say, the first time that you get this, don't go ham on your entire body right away because you will feel
pretty terrible afterwards.
Because it is a form of a workout. You're applying stress to your body and you're releasing restrictions and tightness, and when you release them, it releases toxins into your body. It's kind of like if you've ever gone and gotten a massage and they tell you afterwards to make sure that you keep yourself hydrated and you just kind of take it easy for the next day or so. It's very similar to that. It's a form of stress on your body. So like I said, just if you do get one of these, ease into using it and listen to your body. I love mine. I highly recommend it. And with that concludes this video. That was all 10 of my fitness essentials. I would love to know what your fitness essentials are, whether you have 1, 2, 3, or 10. Share them with me down below. If you are a YouTuber and you decide to turn this into a tag and create a video yourself, please do share with me. I think that's interesting. I like to hear, of course, about other people's fitness journeys and what helps them, what tools they use, what tools make a difference for them. So I would love to know what yours are. I want to thank you so much for your time today. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching. I hope that you hit that subscribe button so you can come back next time. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. So this specific one is the Rigorous Innovations. So it doesn't matter what type of one. I actually have this pinky ball, and then I've got a lacrosse ball. I actually wanted to have my tennis ball here, but I think it's in my car, because why wouldn't it be?